Bellwork number one, we are going to go over just the basics of Onshape with your assignments and things. So there's a couple questions on there that we'll go over, as well as a few other things for you to submit for this Bellwork. First thing we're going to go over is just the main screen. I might have gone over this in class, but should be maybe a refresher, or maybe it's the first time you're hearing about all this stuff. So this is your main screen when you open up a new project, or in this case, it's called a document. If you ever need to change the name of this, you can come up here and just left mouse click. It'll highlight it, click delete, and then it'll tell you need a name. So we'll call this Onshape Bellwork 1. And then you click return or enter on your keyboard, and then there's your name. Along here, along the top, there's all your buttons for outside of a sketch that you can use in your projects. If you look over it, you can highlight it or just see like what the different things they do. There's a lot of things on here that you will use. There's a lot of things that you might not use. If you're looking for something and you can't find it, you can always search for the tool here and then type it in, and it will pull up that button. On your front page here, you have three faces. You have your top face, your front face, and your right face. Okay, these are also called work planes. So I will probably refer to these as planes for the rest of the class. This is very similar to your orthographic sketching lab, so you should be familiar with those work planes. If you come over here, you can always get rid of these. This is an eye, so it means if it's open like this without a cross through it, you can see it. But if you left mouse click it, that means it goes away in your screen. Okay, if you click it again, it'll show up. Okay, a lot of times I like to use the top face, the top plane for my projects, and I get rid of my front and my right planes. Okay, but for this case, for this Bellwork, I'll keep them back open. Okay, there's also this little dot in the middle. This is called your origin, and you can see that right here. Okay, this is the center of basically your little universe on your projects. Okay, so it kind of tells you what the center of your project is. You can also hide it if you want, or you can keep it. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, a couple things you can do with your mouse as well. Is learning how to rotate and move the model. So basically, you're gonna build your model on this screen. So if I wanted to build a model, so let's say I want to start a sketch, click this, and I want to build a square of some sort. I can also extrude it. You know, let's say that's what I want to make. Okay. Maybe I want to put my planes back on there. If this is the model that I'm working with, if I want to rotate the model on my screen and make it turn all the way around, I have to hold down just anywhere on the screen, just my mouse can be anywhere, and then the right mouse button, if I hold that down, I can rotate this around to whatever I need to work on. Okay. If I want to zoom in and out, there's usually a little wheel on your mouse. So you can go this way to move in, or you can zoom out by rolling it the opposite way. You'll have to play around with that to get used to it. And then finally, if I want to just move this model back and forth on the screen, that wheel that I just talked about, it can actually click, and you'll click down and hold it, and you can move this across the screen without rotating the model. Okay, so hopefully those are some tools that you can use while you are working on your projects. Answer those questions on the Bellwork and submit.